my forehead is not blinding you. Those lights are bright on us up here. We're excited about what we're able to accomplish here at the deadline. And we'll welcome Dewayne back and open it up for questions. Everybody jump at once.
Dewayne, welcome back, of course. What are your thoughts of the new Hawks? Of course, the roster is different than when you were here, but what are your thoughts on what the Hawks are doing right now?
I feel like, all the young talent that we started with last year and then added this year, the development, even Trey, making his first All-Star appearance this year is definitely big. Kevin Herter's playing with a lot more confidence. And, John Collins being John, getting better every year. So, then we added the two young guys, or a couple young guys in Cam and DeAndre Hunter. You know what I'm saying? I like their game and the development. They're getting better at an important point in the season. You know what I'm saying? Where you want to start getting better and building on to next year. So I'm liking the development.
Travis, for you, when did the thought occur to you? When did you start thinking about bringing Dewayne back? And then how did that kind of come to pass? Well, what went into that decision?
Right after he got fined. We have dialogues with all the teams around the league constantly, and one of the positions that we were looking to address obviously was center. So during the course of conversations with Sacramento, Dewayne's name came up, and we stayed in contact really, from probably November up right till the deadline. So we were excited to be able to get that done, but it was a long process.
Dewayne, what excites you about this young Atlanta team, and also talk about what leadership you can help bring to the team as well?
Just how everybody has changed from last year to this year as far as getting better. And I know that's big with what Atlanta's trying to do is get better every year and trying to improve, especially developing the young guys and getting them ready for a great future. So just being able to come in and be a veteran, you know what I'm saying? Talk to the young guys, making sure they know different coverages, and just kind of leading by example, and making sure I go out and play hard every night.
For Travis, you've spoken fairly openly about kind of keeping the long term in mind, and this is kind of a long term rebuild the team is going through. How did you balance that approach to the deadline with wanting to kind of improve the team immediately and be competitive for the rest of this season and next year?
Well, one of the things that we've maintained through this whole process is we want to be competitive. We want to show up and give ourselves a chance to play every night while maintaining our flexibility moving forward. We started going into this deadline, we had just about $70 million worth of cap space. We still have just about $50 million worth of cap space after the deadline, so the most in the league, and there's only about 6 teams that have cap space this summer. So we have a ton of flexibility moving forward still. We feel like we added 3 great players that fit our culture, and each of them bring a little something different. Dewayne's ability to stretch the floor from the big spot, as we all saw the last couple of years, is important in today's NBA. So we were excited to be able to add him back to our mix, along with his presence in the locker room. He's a very vocal guy in there, just like he's a very vocal guy on the court, and that's important, especially when you talk about your bigs in the NBA. Bigs in the NBA defensively are like the quarterbacks. They see everything, they have to call out the picks, and just let everybody know what's coming.
What's your reaction when you find out you're being traded to the Hawks, and also how do you get adjusted so easily into moving basically across the country?
Well, I can tell you this one. When I called him and told him we traded for him, I woke him up.
It was. I was definitely excited when I found out the news. So it was an exciting feeling, especially for me and my wife. It's someone we're familiar with. So we're just excited to get back out here, get with the team, and get it rolling.
Travis, how valuable is it to add someone like Dewayne to an especially young team, that experience that he can bring?
Yeah, no, that's one of the big factors we focused on in this process. Also is adding high-quality vets that lead by example and with their voice, and Dewayne does both of those things.
Dewayne, how has your game grown in your time in Sacramento? Of course, we've seen your game grow a lot here in Atlanta, moving beyond the three-point line, things of that nature. Travis just mentioned you being a quarterback, being able to help out on defense and talk on defense, but how has your game grown from then to now?
I feel like in Sacramento, I was kind of just a vocal guy, trying to communicate different things. So, just and trying to get better with that, with my communication as far as, because we had young guys in Sacramento as well. So, just bringing that back, that's mainly my focus right now.
Anyone else for Dewayne?